Hello everyone, my name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I wanted to assemble one of my cling stamp sets for you using a new technique that I actually learned from another demonstrator. Her name is Michelle Wright. And her channel is the Cow Whisperer's Creative Cards. I think that's her website too. This was really genius about lining up your cling stamps just right. So if you have any issues with that, you might really like this technique. So this video isn't going to be long. This is literally just about how to line up and assemble your cling stamps using a way that you can see it a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get started. So I just got my peony set, and as you can see, I haven't done anything in terms of putting it together yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is put our labels onto the actual stamp, and it's important how you put your label on so that when you are stamping down, you know that it is aligned correctly. I'm going to take a large stamp here. Larger stamps can be tough to line up, so I think this will be a good one to use. So whenever you are putting on a new label, traditionally, and I mean there are demonstrators who do this many different ways, but this technique in particular was one that really caught my eye. You have to remove this protective piece, okay? And then typically you would remove this top, you would remove this top piece here, okay, and then you would try to line this up with the sticker and stick it down. But what Michelle did was she removed the whole piece. So let me just show you what that looks like. Okay, so she's actually leaving the backing on. All right, so this is the cling side. This is the side that would go onto your block anyway. Okay, so we're going to put that on the block. All right, and then she used a pair of tweezers to remove the protective covering. I'm going to use the Take Your Pick tool just to try to get this up. Let me see. You can see the line where you can like literally peel it up. But let me see if I can get it from this side. Tweezers may be the better option. Okay, so I was able to get that piece. Okay. Now, just trying to peel up this piece here. I don't want to scrape it too much. So tweezers might be the better option, unless you can be pretty confident getting that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we have that protective piece removed from this side. Okay, we're going to make sure it's the right side up. And then we go this way. Okay, so we take our block and we're just gonna carefully line up all of the edges. We want everything to match up. And then I'm gonna press it down. And let's take a look at it. So whenever you're pulling a cling stamp up from the first time, just be careful. Don't rip it too quickly. Just be patient with it. And then once you've used your cling stamp a few times, it'll get easier to manage. And look at that. That is pretty close. It looks like I just have a little bit of overlap here and here. But in terms of it being lined up, that's very close. So I'm gonna do this with a few more stamps and let's see how we do. Just here, so kind of like tip to tip to tip, and we're just going to line that up. I'm just pressing it in, and then I'm going to carefully remove it from the block. That is so straight. I love this technique. Michelle Wright, thank you so much for this. This is so smart, and I'm so excited to share it with all of you, because if there's anybody else who has trouble lining up their stamps and they really want to get it perfectly straight, this is definitely the way to do it. I think that of the different ways that I have tried, this is the most successful so far. Okay, so here we have it. Here are all of the peony or peony, just depending on the way that you pronounce it, stamps. And as you can see, they are nice and straight. And we have a good amount of cling left over on this sheet too. So if you want to hang on to the cling sheet here, and then here's the negative if you are the type that likes to put all of your stamps right back in the place where they belong, and you can hold them in place that way. Some like to just stick their stamps on the back of the case. So just whatever your preference. I decided to put it this way so that you could see it better as opposed to having it back in here. But typically I do actually pop them back in here. I like to keep the structure. And then this is your extra cling if you would need it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this tip, and let me know if this is something that you like to use for your stamps. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button where we have crafting tips and tutorials and paper pumpkin alternatives. If you like tip videos, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, a like, so that I know that you like the tip videos. Leave a comment. Let me know if this is an issue that you have, or if you have found a great way to adhere your cling stamps, and share if you know anybody that might enjoy this tip. All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.